Greetings, class. This is Professor Bold, and I'm coming to you from my office. I'm going to click to be real big here so you can see me. Hello, I'm in my office. I wanted to come to you here at midterm and just look at the syllabus real quick and talk about where things are and what's going on where we are in the semester. So I am on our Blackboard, and this is the Lifespan course 3302, and here is our syllabus. I'm going to scroll down here, and if you'll notice, we are in week 7. Today is October the 10th, 2017, and we start on adolescence. A very, very interesting time. If you will notice on the syllabus, we look at adolescence for 2 full weeks and have lots of activities involved with adolescence. And then we also can continue it into the next week if we need to. So if you'll notice, there is no quiz this week, and next week on week 8, oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to start the video over just because I sneezed, so I apologize for that. Bless me. Anyway, next week is Module 8, and there is an Activity 4 as well. And there's some very interesting videos regarding teenagers that I've posted. So I want you to be sure and look at those videos closely and understand them. They're very, very interesting. So it's worth the watch, and it's also worth the whole watch. A couple of the videos are quite lengthy. They're about an hour long. Watch them as you can, but if you can watch the whole thing, it is absolutely fascinating. So I just want to make sure you know that. And then you have a major paper case study that's coming up due. Let me back up and say that in Module 9, it looks like you need to be sure that you're working on that group presentation. So I'm going to look over here in our course materials, and the information for the group project, I believe, is in Module 13. And I will try to put a little reminder over here. It's not there right now, but I will put that. But that's where you're going to post your final group presentation. And if you click on there, there's actually a guide there for the group presentation. One thing I wanted to point out, though, is that I believe that this says to turn in a handout to me. You do not need to turn in anything to me, but if you do, you can just attach it with the PowerPoint. So either way, if you want to give me your PowerPoint handout and attach it with the PowerPoint, that's fine too. Okay, let me close this out. Oops, I'm working on double screen here. Okay. Okay, that's the wrong one. My other classes are up here. I told you. Let's see. Okay. I will make a shortcut over here on the menu for this final group presentation so you can see it too. Because over here you'll see there's a post the case study paper, and there's actually a video there that you can watch with instructions about the case study paper, and that's coming up due pretty soon. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you've done an interview on someone, and that you've looked through these instructions. And basically what you're doing is you're interviewing someone and thinking about them from a biological, psychological, social, and environmental standpoint. You can even put spiritual in there if you would like, because that is a part of who people are. But so you're looking at the person from a holistic viewpoint. So you want to talk to them about what were the major things that happened in their life, what are their life trajectories, was there anything life-changing, and how are they currently biologically, and have they had anything in their past biologically, psychologically, socially, environmentally, how are they dealing with things, how are they coping with things. So you want to look at the whole person for that major paper case study as well. All right, let's go back to, is this the right syllabus? Yes. You've got a major assignment in week 9 that is to work on your group presentation. 10, work on your group presentation. 11, also work on your presentation, but you haven't made the case study is due on the 20th of November. And I do that on purpose before Thanksgiving so that students do not work on that during Thanksgiving. I believe that Thanksgiving should be a good break for you. So tip of the day is to get all of your things done before Thanksgiving, and then you can have some free time with your families or whatever you want to do over that holiday week. You do still have a quiz on that week, but you could get everything completed by then. And then your group presentations are not due until the last week of the semester. Let's see. There is not a final or a midterm in this class, but I expect that you're following along and doing all of the quizzes because you're going to need them for those papers. Those papers depend heavily on the course text. So you should be reading the course text very closely and reading for understanding. Let me look back and see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you, and I definitely want to make that one thing available here on the side of the menu. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or we can meet in person. And I look forward to reading all of these papers and watching your presentations. I assume that no news is good news. If I haven't heard from you, I assume that things are going well. This week, we as professors do post midterm grades on MyMav. So for anyone that is getting midterm grades in MyMav, I will have all of the things graded by Friday, and you should know what your average is and where you stand there. So again, I hope the semester is going well, and I'm glad you're in the class. Thank you.